right, so welcome to the homework information video for chapter 17. And what we're going to be doing in this homework video is this is going to be the first time we're not going to add anything, but we're actually going to be taking something away. So this is going to be a very brief video here, but this is a very important step in functional analysis of behavior that we're going to be taking on this week's homework, in that we're going to be taking something away for a purpose that's going to be revealed next week. So actually, no, 2 weeks from now. So what we're going to be doing in this week is we're going to be continuing on with almost everything that we're doing. So we're going to be continuing on with Clockify. We're going to be continuing on with the SART test, with the dual and back. We're going to be continuing on with behavior 1. We're going to be continuing on with your behavior number 2. And we're going to be continuing on with the typing test. However, the change that we're going to make is we are going to stop the reinforcement of the typing test. That is right. So we are now going to remove reinforcement for the typing test in order that we can see what effect that has on your typing test behavior. So in this case, just to be very clear on what we're doing, you're still expected for each of these items, for Clockify, for dual MBAC, for SART, behavior 1, behavior 2, typing test, you're still expected to do the 5 out of 7 days for this homework assignment. However, now you are no longer doing the typing test to earn your reinforcement. So feel free to do the typing test as much as you desire at whatever level you desire. The typing test is no longer being reinforced. You're not doing it in order to earn reinforcement. So that is the first part of this homework assignment. We're removing the reinforcement for the typing test. The second part that I want to make sure that I'm explicit about is whatever you are reinforcing yourself with for the typing test, feel free to consume as much of that as you were doing on a regular basis during the typing test. So we don't want to remove that reinforcement. Sorry, we don't want to remove the ability to access the reinforcers. We're removing the reinforcement, but we don't want you to not have access to the reinforcers. So if you had a special treat that you bought for yourself and you're not going to be using it as a reinforcer for your typing test, feel free to just enjoy that on your own at whatever level you were enjoying it during your reinforcement schedule. If you reduced part of your regular diet as part of the reinforcement for your typing test, feel free to just put that back in for no contingency, no consequences. Just eat it when you would normally do it. It's not part of a reinforcement contingency anymore. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be still tracking your typing test behavior, but we're not going to be using the variable ratio schedule that you see right there. See right there. We're not going to be using the increasing the criterion and when you get reinforced Excel sheet for your typing test behavior, but we will still be recording your typing test behavior. So still record that accuracy, still record that words per minute, still update your graph. And what we're going to do is 2 things for that graph. Number 1, keep updating it, keep going on with the behavior. And then number 2, what we're going to do is we are going to draw a line in that graph where the reinforcement stopped. So the day that you start this assignment and you stop reinforcement, draw that line on your Excel graph that indicates where it was that you stopped reinforcement, because that's going to be important for our visual analysis. And if you don't recall how to do that, it was covered in a previous homework video. So if you can go and check that out to help you along. But that is what you're going to be submitting. So we're going to do the typing test for the week, 5 times minimum, but again, not being reinforced. So do it as much as you feel. And then we're going to draw that line on the graph where the reinforcement was ended, where we no longer reinforce the behavior. And that Excel sheet with that graph is what you're going to be submitting for this particular homework assignment. So really short video this time, because this is the first time we're actually removing something, and we're going to see why we're doing that in the coming weeks. But that is it for today's homework assignment video. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see what effects this might have on all of your behaviors. But until I see you next time, stay frosty, stay functional. All right, looks like we're good to go. Gonna keep it short. Gonna keep this one short.